awkward to do normal intro, so hello, if you want to subscribe, just do it. I hope you're having a blessed day. Good morning.
Ew! That sounded like Evelyn Ever.
Oh, stop. Okay.
So anyway, we're gonna be talking about like YouTubers we've met.
Yeah.
Basically, they've all been at Playlist, right?
Yeah, so we've met the majority of these YouTubers, I think pretty much all of them, at the Live Orlando, which is like a YouTuber convention that's like smaller than VidCon, but I recommend you go. It's really fun.
It's so much fun.
So half of these we met together, and the other half I just met, so let's start off with a random one. I have them like all in a list here, and the check mark means they're nice. Medium, they're like okay, they didn't make that much of an impression, but the X was just straight up rude. So
we're just gonna leave it all on the table.
Yeah, and a little disclaimer, we're not bashing any YouTubers. I mean, we're just saying how they are. We're here to enlighten you. Okay, Ava Jules. She was so nice.
So sweet.
Oh my gosh.
She was already doing her meet and greet, and we saw her over with all the people she was meeting who actually went and like signed up for her meet and greet. And so we were just waiting outside of that. We were trying to see if she was just gonna walk by or something like that. But even after she was at her meet and greet for like 3 hours, she still stayed and took pictures with every single person who was waiting outside.
Yeah, she was so nice.
She was so sweet.
There was like a bear, and she was like you said, she was already standing up for like 3 hours straight, and she still like
she still went to every single person.
We were the very last people she took a picture with.
Yeah, there were like 2 more people behind us, and then when I guess her manager, they were like, oh, after these 2 girls, the rest of the people can't like take a picture with her because she has to go. So we were like, yeah.
She was very nice. And she took a bunch of photos. She took a bunch of different ones. Yeah, so she was good. So the next one is Kennedy Walsh. So you didn't get a picture with her.
At the time, I didn't know who she was, but now I've been watching her and I regret not taking a picture
now
with her.
She's like our favorite. I love her. She was so nice. When I saw her, she was like in the dining hall, and she was having like a deep conversation with these girls.
It was like a group of 5 girls.
Yeah, and she was so nice, and I had to interrupt. I'm like, I'm sorry, can I take a picture with you? And
yeah, she was
like,
standing there for like 5 minutes, and I was like, Sophie, just go up to her and ask her.
I hate interrupting people's conversations, so I was like, hi. Oh, we'll get to that later. But I was like, hi, can I get a picture? She was like, oh my gosh, yeah, of course. And she was so nice.
So I took one on my iPhone, and then Sophie had a film camera that she brought.
Yeah.
So then we took one on there too.
Yeah.
It turned out so good.
She was so nice.
That was in her pink hair days.
Yeah, when she had her bright pink. Larray. Did you get a picture of him?
I did.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Oh my gosh.
But he's so sweet.
So there's this huge pool area at the hotel, and we go to the one in Orlando, if we didn't mention that. But
yeah, it was the World Center Marriott.
Yeah, and he was sitting there, and he was taking pictures and pictures with everyone. This was not even a meet and greet. It was just him walking like around
But he
the
was
pool.
sitting on the concrete, and every single time someone would come up to ask him for a picture, he'd stand up and then take the picture.
I felt so bad because he was sitting down literally laying, and then I was like, I'm so sorry, can I get a picture? And he was like, yeah, of course. And then I was gonna like squat down to him, but he got all the way up, and he put me in like a cradling position.
Sophie was like, oh, I'll just get down to the floor so that way you don't have to get up. And then he was like, oh no. And then he got up and took a picture with her.
It's like a humble king. And the next one was Twains. Oh, he was so nice.
Oh, Twains,
too.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so basically there was a huge line, and we were with our good friend who's like loves Twains. Esteban. And so we were in line, and I was like, hey, I live for you. And he was like, oh my. He did all one too. It was so sweet too.
Oh, he's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he took a picture with all of us, and then we had like a little bit of a conversation, but I forgot what it was about.
Did we?
Do you remember?
I don't remember.
He was so sweet.
Dillon. So we actually chose his meetup for our passes, so you can choose 2 meetups. One for Saturday and one for Sunday. So he was our Saturday one. He was our first one.
He was our first one, and then Merrill Twins was our second one.
Yeah, and he was nice. I just kind of
I thought he was so sweet.
Cause like I didn't have a cool pose to do with him, and like you did. And I love Rickey Dillon, don't get me wrong, but he was nice, but he wasn't like overly nice, like
no, because when we were sitting, because it's like chairs in front of him meeting people, so you can watch him meeting everyone who's in front of you. And so the whole time I was kind of like, oh, he looks so anxious, like he was kind of like a little reserved and everything. So we were like, oh, he's just probably nervous. Yeah. And so I went up to him and I had this whole like intricate like picture of JC Kalen and his girlfriend Chelsea that I wanted to recreate with him. So I had this whole pose and everything. So I showed it to him and I was like, oh, I have a picture of like your favorite couple if you want to recreate it. And I didn't know what he was gonna say. And so he was like, oh yeah, of course, I love them. And then the thing that got me thinking was that he asked me if I was Chelsea or JC. And I was kind of like, Chelsea, obviously, like I'm the girl. But then later I thought about it and I was like, I'm so glad that he didn't just assume I was gonna be the girl. I really like that about him, that he didn't just assume I wanted to be Chelsea.
Yeah, I feel like you had a better experience with him just because, like, you had a fun pose and everything. Me, it was just kind of like...
He was like...
A little one, too. He's like... But yeah, he was nice. He just seemed, like, very anxious and kind of wanted to get it over with.
Which I understand. I
understand. Yeah, but I don't know. But he was nice.
He was sweet.
I still love Rickey. Okay, who's next? Okay, Joey Woahy. You might know him for his infamous Tati and James Charles little skit. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh, that went so viral on Twitter. But you'll probably recognize him when you see the photo. We didn't really know who he was when we went, but our friend Esteban once again.
Yeah, he knew who he was.
Yeah, and we saw him like
we kept running into him.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, might as well just get a picture. Like, we're like, we keep seeing him, might as well just do it.
But he was like, I was like, hi, can I get a picture? He was like, hey girl. I was like, oh my gosh.
He's so sweet.
He's like, you're so cute. I was like, oh, thank you. He was so nice. I loved him.
He's so tall too, so his hugs were like, oh.
So tall. I live for him.
He's so nice.
Vereena Sayed. She was so sweet. You were like...
I don't really remember.
So, like, basically she just finished doing, like, a panel, like, in the main stage area.
Yeah.
And she came down to the front row to take pictures, and we were not in the front row. This is the front row, and, like, the back.
We were, like, back
We
here.
were in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But she still came. I had to be like, Vereena, can I get a picture? And she was like, oh my gosh, yeah, of course. She was about to leave, and she came back around. And she was, like, really nice. Like, we didn't have to have a conversation or anything.
No, she just took the picture really quickly, and then I guess she had to leave.
It was quick, but she was really, really nice.
I don't really remember it.
Like, that was a true smile on her face.
Let's do Webb Brothers.
Okay, the Webb Brothers.
This one was so funny, because we were at their panel. So it was the Webb Brothers, so it was obviously Anderson and Harrison Webb, and then it was...
Dom?
Yeah, Dominic DeAngelis. I got a story for you. And then, what was the other guy's name? Ryan Abe?
Oh, Ryan Abe. I met him a
Come
couple
Me,
years
that
ago.
was his
Very
name.
nice, by the way.
But yeah, so they were all in a panel, and so basically we were like squeezing to get to the front because I love the Webb Brothers. So I was trying to get a picture with them. So they get down and everything, and Harrison takes a picture with one fan because this girl is all up on him and she made him uncomfortable. So then I was literally at arm's length of Harrison. Like, I was like, his arm is right there. I could literally just touch it, but I wasn't gonna be a weirdo like that. So I let him leave. But then Anderson, his little brother, he's adorable. He went to every single person one by one. And it was like a huge crowd of people too. It wasn't like a couple girls just in line. Like, it was a huge crowd. And he made sure to like get a picture with everyone. So he like accidentally passed me and I was like, oh, Auntie, can I get one with you? I'm so sorry. And he was like, yeah, mate, sure. I was like,
of course.
Of course, mate.
And he was like...
So that was a really cute picture. He's adorable.
Yeah, he's really nice.
But then you got yours with him too, right?
Yeah, I got one.
And then after that, we went to the other section of the barricade because I wanted a picture with Dom. And so literally when I got there, like, I guess he was taking a picture with every person there while we were taking one with Anderson. And so as soon as I got there, like, everything cleared and it was just like face to face, and I was like, yes, okay, I don't have to wait. And so I go up to him and I'm like, hi, and I give him a hug and everything, and he doesn't say a word to me. And I'm standing there like, okay, what did I do? And so I just like go in for the picture and we smile and everything. And then I take it and I look at him again and I'm like, thank you. And he continues to stare at me. And I'm like, ah! So I like, it was so awkward because I didn't know what to do. But he was just like staring at me the whole time, not saying anything. And if you know Dom, like, if you watch his videos, he's crazy and he's loud and he always talks. So he was kind of just like staring at me. So I don't know what that was about, but it was funny. So I just told him thank you and I left.
He didn't say a single thing.
He didn't say a thing to me. He just stared like into my soul.
You should slide in his DMs. done. Carrington Durham?
Durham.
Oh my gosh, she was so nice. You don't know how gorgeous she is in person.
She looks exactly how she does in her pictures. Which
Exactly.
A lot of people probably think she's a catfish because she's my age. She's 18. She's my age. And she looks like that.
She's gorgeous. Her face like a lion, like she reminds me of a lion. She's so pretty. But she was like outside, like before you get out, and there's like this patio, and then you go downstairs, and then it's the pool. She was in the patio area, so I took a picture with her, and then she complimented me on my eyeshadow. And I was telling her, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she was like, thank you.
We had one of those mango dragon fruit drinks, the purple ones.
Oh yeah.
So she asked us what it was because it looked pretty.
Yeah.
So I just told her what it was. Hopefully she tried it after that.
Hopefully. She's so nice. Like, oh my gosh.
She's really nice.
If you're gonna stand an Instagram model, stand Carrington. Period. Rickey Thompson. Oh my gosh.
Meet him. I wish I did.
I met him 2017, I think it was.
How many playlists did you go to? Like 3?
Let's just say 3. I can't really remember. Yeah, I think 3.
So this was my
year.
first one that I went to. Is
Yeah,
all the
this
ones I'm
year.
telling you about. But she went like 2 years before me.
Yeah, so 2017, I went. And I met Rickey Thompson. It was like a whole panel like of people. It was in this room. And it was Ryan Abe, Hunter, I think is his name, from Awesomeness TV, the Merrill Twins, Ricky. I forgot this other girl's name. I'm so sorry. But
I'm so sorry.
But this was before Ricky was like blowing up on Instagram and stuff, so I been knew who he was.
She's so funny.
I been knew who he was. And in the back was Denzel, Dion, and Simply Nessa 15, but they left before I got a picture with them. But I went to say hi to Ricky, and he's so tall. He had to bend down. He was like, hey, girl. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with him. He's like, you're so cute. And then we hugged and we got a picture. And you can see the pure joy in my eyes. He's the nicest person on the planet.
I wish I met
oh my
him.
gosh. Now that was the last place he went to. Now he doesn't really go to
I was gonna
anyone.
say, like, now he's like really big and he's going to like Gucci shows.
Oh my gosh, he's walking Alexander Wang. And I'm like, okay, she's booked. She's busy. But I think he goes to VidCon. But he doesn't go to no low budget playlist live anymore. He canceled that.
I don't know if we can afford VidCon.
No. And oh my gosh, Esteban has a YouTube channel, so I'm gonna put it down.
So does Catherine. She went with us too.
So we're gonna put it down because y'all need to watch their videos. Because they actually have vlogs of it, we don't.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they have a vlog of playlists, so.
We don't.
We weren't about the YouTube life yet.
No, I was so inspired by playlists. If you're gonna go. Do it. Who's next? Haley Pham. Okay, I put like a medium one. She was really nice, but she was kind of like socially awkward a little bit, which she can't help. So she was going out of her meet and greet. I think she was exhausted. So I was like, hi, can I get a picture? You're so gorgeous. She's so beautiful in person. Like, you can see her freckles and everything. And she's so gorgeous. And I like got a little choked up. I was like, oh, you're so pretty. I was saying like pretty and gorgeous at the same time. So I was like, oh, you're gorgeous. And then she was like, thank you. And then she gave me a hug and we took a picture. And that was it. She's so short. Like, she says she's short and I'm like, okay, but everyone says they're short. She's shorter than me. And I'm like, oh,
you're like how? We're 5'2"? 5'3"?
We'll go with 5'3". She was really nice though, but it wasn't like, she didn't do anything and beyond because she was tired, so that's why I put a medium. But I still love her. I watch her all the time. So, queen. Okay, Frankie Grande.
I didn't meet him either.
I met him in 2017 in this panel that had James Charles, Nikita Dragon, Manny MUA, and Frankie Grande. So I met James and Frankie in that panel, so I'll talk about James next. But Frankie Grande, an actual angel sent from above. An angel cried. Ariana, that is correct. He is so nice. Everything about him was just like king. Like, he had glittery eyeshadow, highlight poppin' from Jesus. And he was like, hey, and I was like, hey. And then we took a picture real quick. It was like 2 seconds, but he was so nice. I love him.
I wish I met him.
And I was like, this is Ariana Grande's brother. And I touched him, like, oh my gosh.
Touched him.
But
they were in the same womb.
The same womb. Oh,
Not at the same time.
I thought we were saying at the same time. I was like, girl, what? Want to ask out this one YouTuber who's like around my age, and then they're like, "Are you talking about Aaron?" And
They're like, who?
They're like, "Who? Tell me." And I was like, "No." My phone dies right before I was supposed to take a picture with minutes.
Oh, she DM'd me.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Oh, backstory! I was like, "Hi." He was like, "Hey, sister."
Yeah, that was a thing with them. Like, when I went up to them too, they me right away as if we were friends for a while, and I had never met them before. So that's what I loved about them.
I put an X. But she was just kind of rude. I come to approach her and she looked at me like this. Like I was a peasant. She's like,
yeah, I was like, oh, I can't just, like, literally I have my phone ready, like, just 2 seconds, real quick.
2 seconds.
And then she was like, no, he's having like a, not a meet and greet, but like, he's meeting up at this place at this time if you want to go. And I was like,
the night before I was praying to the Lord Jesus. I was like, please, manifest me. He just kind of gave my sister dirty looks. Who were just kind of like,
she just completely interrupted him and went for my wig.
So excited. He's very humble. Like,
I was like, your shirt is so soft.
He was so nice.
Because he was like afraid of getting mobbed and all that. Like he was genuinely scared because he's friends with Tana. I see his fur coat, and I look him straight in the eyes, and I'm like, Sophie, that's.
We have our faces together. Then I look a third time, and again.
I was like, we have to step in and help him. Like, there's people surrounding him now.
We take him to the food truck, so we're literally walking him the whole time. And then he stops because a fan wants a picture with him, and I slam into his back. Time and everything. So yeah.
Quiet on set.
Quiet on set.